upcoming weekend and even into next week. It is the first day of hurricane season, or tomorrow is the first day of hurricane season. We've been tracking Agatha, and it was a hurricane, made landfall, became a tropical storm pretty quickly. Now we just have the remnants of Agatha. The center of circulation, the tropical features are no longer there, so it's just a broad area of some showers and storms spinning down here over Mexico and continues to lift northeast up towards the Yucatan Peninsula. There's a lot of questions now on how does Agatha evolve from here. Notice there's big complex of storms off Cancun and Cozumel right now towards the tip of Cuba. There's also some showers and storms over the southwestern Gulf. Generally, this is all rotating together, so we think a big area of low pressure is going to start to come together over the next couple of days, and then that's when it will have a better chance to maybe become a depression, maybe a weak tropical storm by the end of the week as it heads towards parts of Florida. So notice still highlighting this area from Cancun up through southern Florida. Potential development over the next about 48 hours, not very high, but once we get to the end of the week, Thursday night, Friday, Saturday, it'll have a better chance of trying to spin up into perhaps our first tropical system in the Atlantic Basin. Now, the reason this is not headed to the northern Gulf Coast, including Louisiana, we've got a trough coming into the Gulf. This is an upper level trough, but it is enough to pull all the moisture and whatever low pressure is developing down here to the north and east. So that's why it's not headed our way. This also means it's going to have some wind shear and dry air. This trough acts as wind shear pushing on this system, and remember, that usually tears these things apart. It keeps them lopsided. In this case, it would keep a lot of the rain on the southeast side of it, and that is more than likely what is going to happen with what could potentially become Alex. We'll see. So the GFS and the Euro are two big models. They're really kind of indecisive on what they want to do with this. They're painting different pictures because there's going to be multiple areas that could consolidate with whatever the system tries to become, and the models are struggling to determine which one actually does that. The GFS keeps kind of two areas, a more broad, weaker system keeps it further south. The Euro, still a big low pressure, but generally more organized, so it's a little further to the north. And it's realistic to think that it could be somewhere in between these two solutions. So either way you look at it, parts of Florida could see some of the heavy rainfall by this weekend. Next name, or the first name rather, on the list for the Atlantic Basin, Alex. Agatha was the first name on the Pacific Basin list. The Atlantic Basin uses a different list, so that's why it would get a new name.